Jack Nicholson. You know, the report is Pierce drives down, banks it in. A report in today's LA Times said on StubHub there were courtside seats being sold for $22,000 each, two of them. $22,000.
That means the Smiths had to pay $44 grand to come tonight? Well, Will Smith?
We don't know if they're the ones that bought those.
Did it take you that long to figure out 22,000 plus 22,000?
I was caught.
How's the rebound?
Just like a hesitation dribble gives you time to make a decision, so too in math.
Garnett takes it back out. Ray Allen. Allen finding an open James Posey for three. In and out. That one halfway down before Gasol with his ninth rebound.
But again, with Eddie House on the floor, they're going to be able to spread the floor more than with Rondo on the floor.
Nice give and go. Radmanovic got hit. Shot won't go, but he'll go to the line.
And this is what makes the Lakers so dangerous on the offensive end. Everybody can catch, everybody can make a play, and most importantly, everybody can pass the basketball. You pass the ball on the block, good things happen. Sharp, crisp, cut to the hoop. The handoff from Gasol to Radmanovic, that's just solid basketball, tough to defend.
Vladimir Radmanovic to the line. This is his 7th year in the league. Lakers are his 3rd team. Started out with Seattle, played with the Clippers. Young man who grew up in Yugoslavia, war-torn country during his childhood, had a rough childhood. And now here in the NBA. And at times can be an explosive player. He's the one, though, that Phil Jackson has a couple of names for him, including the Space Cadet, he's called him. Tends to get out there sometime. I remember watching him in a World Championship game years ago playing for Yugoslavia. His coach got into an argument with him at halftime, kicked him off the team, and he sat in the stands in his uniform for the second half. Pierce to the basket, banks it in, and 70-52.
You know, that happened to me in high school. This kid, Buddy Lester, Rockport High School, he just took off at halftime and went and sat in the stands. It was so weird. I can just imagine in a game like that.
Were you coaching or were you a teammate, Brad?
No, I was a teammate. He wasn't getting time or touches. Hey, it happens at every level.
How about he does that and then you give Buddy Lester a shout out?
Eddie House for three. That's good. So 5 quick points by the Celtics. It's back to 15.
But see, that's how you're going to create better shots. But they need Rondo strengths. You know, the Celtics would be great if they could play House at the offensive end and Rondo at the defensive end, like Iowa girls basketball.
Ryan has it as we come up on 5 minutes remaining here in the third. Pierce guarding in. Turnaround shot. Block. Pierce. Excellent defensive play. And then the outlet. Here comes Ray Allen up for the layup and a hard foul from Fisher. Hard but clean. And Allen will shoot two.
I really like the way that Paul Pierce has come out to play. Offensively, looking to put the ball on the floor, be aggressive, and then defensively. Guarding Kobe Bryant, help doesn't come, forces him to spin baseline, contest, and then the outlet pass, putting Ray Allen in position for transition, gets fouled.
And I mentioned earlier why the change. Maybe that's why the change was made, so they didn't have to double Kobe Bryant in the post like they do when Ray Allen's guarding him. And if that's the case, being able to stay at home more and make him a jump shooter in the post, that's a good switch by Doc Rivers.
Meanwhile, he's still without Kendrick Perkins. Let's get an update from Michelle.
Well, I'm outside the Celtics locker room, Mike, and Kendrick Perkins is still inside. He may return to this game. He's got a left shoulder strain. That's what they're calling it right now, but he's undergoing some further evaluation by team Dr. Brian McKeon. They say he may return, so we'll keep an eye on it, Mike.
All right, Michelle, thank you. 7 straight points, though, for Boston right now. Every time they get to within 12 or 13, Lakers go on another run. Good aggressive defense. That time almost a steal. Bryant, alley-oop to Gasol. A broken play turns into a dunk for the Lakers.
Outstanding read by Kobe Bryant, recognizing he had enough time, went up to shoot, and found Gasol.
7th assist of the game for Kobe Bryant. He has as many assists as points. Garnett doubled. Posey wide open for three. Won't go. From three-point range, they're 5 for 18.
But those are good looks. They're just going to have to make them.
Lamar Odom lost it out of bounds. They say last touch by Posey.
I think if you're Lamar Odom, you have to recognize there's 4 smalls on the floor for the Celtics. You're being defended by James Posey. Find a way to get into the paint and make plays towards the basket.
Posey pokes it away. On the shot clock as they inbound. Odom and a travel. What do they call? No, they call a foul first on Posey, who tried to do that. Whip the chair out from underneath. That defensive play we've seen. Instead, it's his fourth foul. Doc Rivers didn't like the call. Sometimes, though, when guys try and do it, they grab the jersey. Not a lot there.
I think prior to the catch, grabbed the jersey, but that looked like a clean defensive play by Posey.
Odom kicks it out. Fisher for three. The rainbow shot won't go, and Ray Allen the rebound. Allen looking for an opening. Eddie House, nice feed to Posey, and the layup. Pretty pass from Eddie House, and it's back to 13 again. Crowd trying to get fired up again. This place was rocking early as the Lakers went up by as many as 24 points. Celtics have tried to chip away. Gasol, bank shot in and out. Radmanovic with a rebound. Fisher inside, poked away and stolen. Dangerous pass. Ray Allen to the basket and banks it in, and it's 11. This is the closest they've been since the opening minutes, and Phil Jackson calls timeout. Celtics right back in this game with 2:58 remaining in the third.
Well, right now the Lakers has a size and strength advantage, but the Celtics are scrapping, digging out loose balls. Here, 2-on-1 break. Ray Allen to the rim. That's got to be a foul by Radmanovic. Very good early start to this third quarter by the Celtics.
Staples Center, Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Celtics lead it 2-1. Well, boy, do they came out with a flourish here to start. 35-14 after one. Of course, Game 1, Paul Pierce was terrific after coming back from the knee injury. Had 22 points. Celtics took the opener. Pierce was magnificent again in Game 2. Got some help from Leon Poe. And Boston held serve for the first two games at the New Garden. And Kobe Bryant with a 36-point performance. Got some help from Sasha Vujacic, and the Lakers get on the board in the finals. Here in Game 4, they've led by as many as 24 points in the first half. The Celtics now have cut it to 11, closest they've been since about midway through the first. Bryant the runner, shot won't go, rebound fought for, and taken by Garnett, as the Celtics slowly have chipped away at the lead. Eddie House out there. The lone bench player, actually Posey as well, with the big three, Pierce, Garnett, and Allen. And an offensive foul is called on Garnett on a moving screen. That's his third.
You talk about the end of the last game when Vujacic made the point that Garnett had a bunch of illegal screens. Obviously, the back screen does not allow Ariza the room to defend. Offensive foul by KG.
Trevor Ariza getting some big minutes and performing very well. Another one of those unlikely players coming up big in an NBA Finals game. Gasol backs in. Nice fake. Stripped by Posey, but a whistle and a foul. Is it Posey or Garnett? It's Posey, and that's a break for the Celtics. Although Posey has 5, maybe not such a break. It would have been Garnett's 4th.
You see the chess match being played by both coaches. Phil Jackson decides to go small, puts in Trevor Ariza, so he now has 4 perimeter guys on the floor along with 1 big.
Gasol knocks down the first. He's having